Hello everyone, hope you're having a good day. Hope you're getting some good summons, runes, or nat 5s yourself. I'm going to quickly just go over what an Natural 5 is so that if a newer player comes in here, they know what it is. A mystical scroll has a chance at a 3, 4, or 5-star unit. So if you're summoning a bunch of mystical scrolls and a lightning appears and then a 5-star comes out of it, that's what a natural 5 is. And the reason that you want these units is because they're going to have higher base stats than a natural 3. They're also used in a lot of like late game RTA comps and stuff like that. So if you plan on doing RTA, you are going to need some nat 5s. But that's not saying that they're always going to be better. There are some like 2-star units that are even better than Nat 5s. Like for example, Second Awakened Lulu, in my opinion, is actually better than an Ariel in a lot of cases. Ariel just got buffed though recently, so I don't know if that's still the case. I've talked to a couple players and they still think Lulu is better though. So I'm just gonna quickly go into the video on how to get some guaranteed Nat 5s. I've done this two different way on two different accounts, and it does work. There's also some quick ways and then efficient ways of doing it. Now this account, I have 5 of them on it. The Taor is actually, I used the first method I'm going to go over on him. That's how I got him. The Demon, Ritesh, Teshar, and the Wind Fairy King I actually just summoned through Mystical Scrolls. I think I got 118 Mystical Scrolls to summon them, which is insanely lucky for it only being a 0.5% chance to get a Nat 5 in a Mystical Scroll. And my first account, it took 6 to 8 months for me to get my first Nat 5. So that's just a quick way of showing like how long it takes sometimes. And that was through a legendary scroll, which is higher than 0.5. I think it's 5%. And some players it's taken a lot longer than 6 months. So if you're playing and it takes you a while to get your second Nat 5, and the reason why I say second is you're guaranteed to get one Nat 5 if you follow this first method. Um, so just think of this game as a marathon, not a sprint. It's going to take a lot of grinding, a lot of farming, a lot of RNG in this game. So you're going to need runes, upgraded runes, you're going to need artifacts, you need proper Nat 5s. So even if you get a Nat 5, it might not be like something that's good for RTA, stuff like that. So I'm going to quickly just go into the first method, which is re-rolling. And this is guaranteed. If you keep re-rolling your account, so I'm just gonna quickly go over it, you're gonna eventually get nat 5. So you're gonna follow the tutorial. You're gonna go into the scenario after you've made a new account, which is Garen's Forest. So once you complete it, it's gonna give you a premium pack for free. So when you go into Summoner's Way, you scroll over, but you don't have to scroll because you'll have a new account. So you just click this. It's gonna give you free 11 scrolls, which is your summons. And then it's also going to give you free 5 scrolls when you make a fresh account. And when I mean fresh, this account is already level 50 and done the tutorial and everything. So if I went into here, went to reset game, I would not get those free 5 scrolls because I'm just resetting my account. The other way of getting like early scrolls when you're doing re-rolling is if you summon those scrolls, sometimes events are going to give you scrolls, more scrolls if you summon a bunch of level 3s or NAF 3s. So just check the events after you've done your summons. Sometimes these give extra mystical scrolls. So just check that before you make another account. The other way is through your Summoner's Way, which you go through here, you just play out the game to level 3 Summoner's Way. It's going to give you this Transcendent Scroll. That's guaranteed nat 5. It can also be an Awakened 4, but at least it's always going to be a 5-star unit coming out of the scroll. So that's it for the first method. Those are some guaranteed ways of getting it. You're eventually going to get an F5 just by re-rolling your account over and over and over and over. I've done it a couple times and I got a natural 5 pretty early, so it doesn't take too long unless you're super unlucky. Um, but just when you're doing it, just keep in your head that there's no specific way of getting a natural 5 of like one that you want. So say you want the water chimera and you just keep re-rolling, it might take you like months of re-rolling to get that unit. So just go for like an early game nat 5 and then stick with it. So the second method is actually throwing money at the game. And what I mean by that is I mean actually go get your wallet, grab your credit card, swipe at your screen. I'm just kidding, actually just put money on the game. But I've actually never done this method because I'm completely free to play. So I don't know exactly like the ways like if you're gonna ask what's the best things to buy, I don't know. But I'm just gonna quickly go over the shops. So this is one of the packs. New monster update special pack. You can buy these for like $40, 100, or 140. They're gonna give you legendary scrolls, which like I said, it's a 5 to 6% chance to get 8 nat 5. Mystical scrolls are 0.5%, and then you get all this other stuff in here. So crystals, energy, and stuff like that. These also are going to help you get a Nat 5 over a free-to-play player because it's just going to help you let it farm longer and higher chance to get mystical scrolls. So that's throwing money at the game. That's a quicker way of doing it because you can get more out of it than a free-to-play player. You can have more scrolls and everything like that. So then the next way is premium packs, which a lot of players are going to come in here if they're experienced and they're going to comment and say, this guy's an idiot for saying premium packs, and it's because a lot of people don't buy them and will tell people not to buy them. So I'm just going to wait here, wait for the comments to flood in.
1 hour later.
Alright, so now that the comments are in, everyone's done by telling me about premium packs. I agree with all of them, by the way. Premium packs are actually, I think, garbage to buy. I think they're the worst things to use your crystals on besides mana, but they are quicker ways to getting nat 5s compared to actually like the last method, which I'll be going over in a sec. So you just go to shop, you go to premium packs, and the reason why I'll explain why they're bad is say if you're a free to play player, for example, you have 7,500 crystals, you buy 10 of these packs, you have 110 scrolls, which is all good and all, but you're gambling your pretty much crystals away because you might not even get a nat 5 in those 110, you might not even get a good nat 4, for example. So the other way is if you do get an F5 and say it's your very last pack, um, it's your very last scroll, and now you're happy that you got an F5, you're not going to actually be able to build that unit because you're going to have no energy to farm runes. You're not going to be able to level it up because you're going to be out of energy, and you're going to have to actually wait for like the energy to build up by itself, unless you're not level 50 and you level up and get the energy. But I just would say don't buy these packs. I always use my crystals on energy refreshes. But if you do buy them and you want to gamble, I would say probably only buy like 1 or 2 packs early on if you're on a fresh account. So that's my opinion. You can do whatever you want. It's your crystals, your account. But the last method, which is the most efficient way of doing it, is just by simply farming and refreshing your shop. Now, I'll start by going over the shop. I would never refresh your shop until you're level 50. The reason I say that is because you can get your 6-star runes at level 50. So the thing that you're refreshing your shop for is mystical scrolls. I don't have one in here, so I would just refresh if I'm going for them. You're looking for runes, like for example, this rune is of like you can get purple or orange. So you just buy the good runes that you see. You can also get if you're like leveling up new units to 6-star, you can also get these silver star 2 cost units. I would only buy the silver ones because, look, for example, 25,000 or 24,000 mana to 12,800. So just buy these silver ones if you're using them for food. And that's it for the shop. So farming, all you're gonna do for farming is actually on this account, I've just been doing giants. So you can do giants or dragons. You can go down to 12, you can go to 10. You just go into it, you hit farm, or you start it up. You can go hit food while you're farming. You come back and hopefully you get some mystical scrolls. You can also get rainbow mons, which help you level up 6 stars. You can also get runes, which is what you need basically on every unit and what you're gonna be farming the entire game. This game is all about runes, all about speed on your runes. So the other thing that you can do while you're farming is actually like keep track of how many crystals you use on refreshes and compare it to premium packs. So when you get to 750 crystals you use on refreshes, you can see how many mystical scrolls you actually got and compare that to a premium. You might actually have more than 11 scrolls just by playing the game. So that's it for farming. Hopefully you're getting a bunch of good stuff. That's gonna be it for this video. Hopefully you liked it. Hopefully you found anything out that you didn't know or helped in any way. I'm going to be making a lot more videos about rune guides and like how to rune units, stuff like that. So if you liked it, just leave a comment below, like or subscribe on the video. I'm actually doing also a beginner's guide, so you can check that out. But that's going to be it. I'll see you on the next one.